Welcome back to the Summit 7, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you in part by Sennheiser, who are doing a giveaway of GSP 350 headsets. If you'd like to enter for a chance to win, check out our social media, twitter.com/beyondthesummit. There should be a link there. Multiple ways to enter. You can also go to that beautiful URL and win one of those very durable headsets. And we put that durability to the test, as the good people out there will find out. Don't worry too much about all of that chatter in the background.
Oh, they're just turning up.
Yeah.
Noon, you might as well.
I got to interact with a new friend as well,
Yeah.
thanks to those headsets yesterday.
You did?
Not a new friend, but an old friend.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Friends.
Friends. What are they good for?
Just references
Many
some
things.
inside jokes.
Just referencing. Good one. Inside jokes, huh, Charles?
Got him. I guess
Remember that one time in 3rd grade? Not me either.
Okay. Anyways,
I got you. I got
Thanks.
you. Nice one.
Cringe. So is this really? could this be
Doesn't affect
the
us.
quickest day 1 of all time?
No, that would be the Summit 3, where that was like because we had the Summit 2, we had all the disaster with all the broken PCs.
Yeah.
And like ridiculously long days. We built all our own PCs, and then it was like the 20-minute Dota patch, and every game was a 2-0. And we had no breaks or downtime really, because everything was actually working for once. I think the day was like 5 hours. We finished, it was like 1 or 2 p.m. Like, what do we do with
It's
our
a nice
lives
quick
now?
day.
It's pretty
Go out
relaxed.
for a walk.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, not a quick day, but
More time for players to interact with the summit. And,
Yes.
You know,
the community.
take part in some fun community activities.
We've got some fun stuff planned, I believe.
Who
You're going to be participating?
Who built that
In what?
arcade machine they see on the camera sometimes?
I don't know.
It's real nice. A lot of games.
Probably production.
Thanks,
Rob?
production.
What
Who was it?
don't we have like is there something tonight like for after the games, or is that tomorrow night?
That's
There's,
tomorrow.
there's
Tomorrow.
Mafia, and then
6-man Mafia tomorrow, and then the day after is Jackbox games,
Oh, I'm pretty good at those.
and then the day after that is Full-man Mafia.
Let's be honest. That's the
Are you
only reason
strong?
why Charlie came.
are you a strong
Really
drawful?
I'm a strong, drawful player.
You really just, you really
Don't
just-
lie.
Okay. I'm not as weak. Okay, so I remember I played with EG. You know who's really bad? Crit.
Yeah,
Crit is just...
It's Europeans. It's
yeah,
Europeans.
I don't
man.
know. Except Zai's really good. So what's going on there?
Zai's got a real strong like
Wrist.
empathy.
Strong hand.
Yeah,
Strong
Okay,
wrist.
I don't know. He's a real strong drawer there.
How did he train it so much?
Who knows? Drawing.
It's a mystery.
Just playing some drawful.
Yeah.
I'm not that bad of a drawer, Charlie. Well, yeah, okay.
Well,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
I am.
Your drawings are bad, but your guessing is next level.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You just understand people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just, it's the
It's that
emotional
it's
aspect.
that empathy.
Yeah,
It's the empathy.
it's an important
It's
skill to
empathy.
have.
Thank you.
It's very impressive.
Well, we got all players in the lobby right now.
So do you think MP needs to switch it up? I mean, they've been running pretty much the same drafts
think
in
Envy should go mid.
Zotac and... Well, okay. We're just going to throw that one out there. I
And
mean, draft
Envy
wise,
mid? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm ready to see Envy mid. Owie back on carry.
What are you doing with Fada?
well,
Support.
He'll figure it out.
Huh?
Fada offline
How about the
and
Envy
then
can
support.
jungle. I'm
That
sure he
is-
can jungle.
That is when Envy was in his glory days, the days of no Tidehunter. That was when Envy was a true pioneer.
yeah.
What
and
happened?
then he got booted.
That's
Well,
bad.
He
no
didn't
time.
speak
I mean,
Swedish.
we've got the expert on booting here, so, you know. Why'd it happen?
Why did what happen? Did Envy
Why,
get booted?
Why do people get booted, Peter? Why do
'Cause
bad
they're-
things happen in this world to good people?
Because they're not good enough.
Jesus.
Or
okay.
they don't
Just
fit
like
in,
that.
maybe.
No, he cut straight to the chase.
I mean, for what? Well, that's the. I mean, whether that's the truth or not.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of the team feels that the rest of the team's pretty. You know, they have their truth. Their truth is that you do not cut it and you have to go.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, the draft has started. We are underway.
It's sunny in Los Angeles, but
Yeah.
but cloudy in our hearts right now.
Oh, I'm feeling
Cloudy
great.
for the NP fans out there.
Well,
Yeah.
cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I think what if I were an MP fan, what I'd like to see out of them right now is, I guess, better ways to take team fight. I think what Epicenter really showed us was that it was the team that not only could take the best team fight, but also had the best way of achieving that. Was the team that had
The vision.
found the most success, right? Not just the vision, but also like multiple ways to take the fight. I think one of the ways Liquid did really well is that they'd sort of had multiple ways to achieve that. GH and they had Mind Control, both starting fights on their side, whereas I guess in the games that EG lost, they were a little more one-dimensional.
Yeah, in that last game we saw the support duo from MP was Skyrath and Dazzle. Neither of those heroes can really initiate any kind of fights. A lot of times, a very common trend in professional Dota is the 3 and 4 positions, almost playing nearly identical heroes. We saw Batrider and Clockwork from LGD. Either one of those could have been offlane, or either one of those could have been a 4 position, and that's kind of been the trend for a long time. You know, now you have 2 heroes that, you know, go first item, blink dagger, and have an opportunity to initiate a fight.
Well, Wisp got left in, and they just scooped it up immediately.
Scoop.
Got banned last time.
Puck was the hero that got banned this time instead.
So the LGD have a plan for the IO. For the most part, very effective at Epicenter. I think there was a handful of IO games where it got shut down.
AA.
And AA was certainly one of the bigger issues.
It's a strong hero against Wisp. AA really lacks lockdown, though. That's kind of his weakness. A lot of times, I've always looked at Storm Spirit as a hero that's really good against AA. Even Ember Spirit can be really good.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, yeah, like last game when they did have the AA, I mean, they didn't have like lockdown problems. They had so much, and they had the puck.
Thank you. Still got it, guys. Still got it.
Just like riding a bike, you know?
Yeah, just, you know, I just get it.
You just get it.
It's been so long, Peter.
It has been a minute, but
But you're back.
but I'm back. I'm glad to be
Are you
here.
going to stay with us?
For the hub? No.
No, I mean just for with Dota.
For Dota, of course,
Dude.
man. I love Dota. I wish I played more Dota, but I have a lot of fun when I get some time to play some games.
Get some quality Dots in with
Absolutely, man.
the boys.
But they just nerfed Treant. That was literally, I would literally log on to Dota. I'd play like 2 games of Treant, win both. I'd be like,
You're still a mid-Pudge player?
it was a great night of Dota. Yeah, no, I'll play Pudge in like 1 cam of Mars and just oh my.
Just teach them what's up.
Those poor little people trying to learn how to play Dota.
That's when you drop the G's and have the trash cans flying down.
Oh yeah,
Those are on the ground.
nothing better than just ruining somebody's day.
Ruining 5 people's day.
So, definitely some big adjustments here at NP. Very targeted bans. They banned the puck early. They're now going to ban the Sven again. Or not again, no, sorry. And as well as a direct removal of a hero from game number 1. So, very trying to force LGD outside their comfort zone, I guess.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit. Sven can be alright against Ember Spirit. The armor's really nice, but nowadays Ember Spirits really build more magic damage, so Sven isn't really super great against him, but banning both Puck and Sven, so really just having LGD play differently. Or at least different heroes.
I like the continuing trend of LGD to ban out, I guess, these strong lane influencers with the AoE Enchantress, Tree, and then Legion Commanders. Like, I guess Legion Commander and Bat are really annoying in the offlane.
AA does not handle those heroes very well.
Yeah, especially with IO Legion Commander, you can always just have like 4 people just into fights instantly, easy duels.
Void definitely would have been great against IO. Good lockdown for the Ember. Set up for the AA.
Last game we saw NP ban out the like 3 or 4 roamers. Worried about kind of lane movement in the early game from LGD. This game they've chosen not to, mostly because I believe they have Wisp.
Ooh, is that a core shaker?
Could be anything kind of shaker. We've seen some mid shaker too, haven't we?
Yeah, we saw mid shaker,
Yeah.
we saw offlane shaker, and we saw 4-position shaker.
Mid shaker against Ember Spirit actually does really, really well. So that's definitely an option.
But he might get help from the IO. So,
And we've seen Eternal
That's
Envy
true.
play a lot of Ember Spirit in the safe lane.
yeah, 1v1. It actually seemed like it was really hard for the Ember. I think it was Sumail was playing the shaker, and he just run up, hit him with the enchant totem, and like, you get crushed.
That's also a
And
Sumail
crushed OP.
Also
Yeah.
a Sumail thing, but I think Shaker definitely wins that matchup.
I think a lot of people were talking about how Shaker probably beats almost every mid hero except for maybe like Timbersaw mid. Because you just enchant totem and he just does way too much damage to you.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Shakers in the past have struggled with scalability, but now with like the talent trees, you can almost transition into a carry.
I mean, we saw GH on like the 4-position shaker was basically soloing a Death Prophet in the mid game at Epicenter. So I definitely think Shaker has a lot more scaling potential nowadays.
With the right farm, he does pack a punch, that's for sure.
Once Shaker, it's like the blink, treads, 4-staff heart. I mean, he's just can do whatever he wants. That
Ground pound.
That's Kunkka pick for AUI, I imagine. I believe Pilot Eye's the Wisp player.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Kunkka is a nice catch hero. A lot of team fight.
Can
You could set up off of the...
Can do some shenanigans with the IO where you X him back after he
You can do a lot of shenanigans.
is normally going to die. So
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'll be nice.
I mean, NP used to, you know, the old Cloud9 used to be known for that, like very
Sure.
clowny split push, spread the map style Dota.
Juggernaut picked by LGD. I really like that pick a lot. It's, you know, it's healing ward, very good against Ember Spirit throughout the game. It's a hero that can siege towers, can pretty much get out of everything from Kunkka. Nothing to worry about there. I wonder what NP will pick to match up against that Juggernaut. Maybe see a Axe for MSS.
Ooh, I like that.
Something.
What else does MSS like to run, Grant?
They could also...
I mean, I don't know. Bat Rider would have been the pick. They already banned it out. I mean, I think they were actually looking at the Earthshaker as well, but, I mean...
Well, your traditional Jug counters are Axe, Ursa, Lone Druid to an extent.
I like the Axe a lot here.
Yeah, no,
I don't think Clockwork's bad. I don't think it's great
It's already
versus
3 melee
Juggernaut,
heroes.
but I think it's extreme. Well, that's good
Ooh.
too.
Enigma.
Yeah,
he
3
works-
melee heroes
he works
now.
well versus
Enigma
Jug.
feels strong.
He's been playing a ton of that in pubs.
So definitely the MSS here, and then our last pick for NP will be either an option for Fata or NV.
Yep. It's always good to have the one Amber who still plays in the carry lane for the most part.
Yeah, and LGD still has the option to do a lot of things. That Juggernaut could be mid or safe lane, Shaker could be mid or support or off lane, and Sand King could be support or off lane. So their options are wide open.
I think I like the way LGD has set this up a little more though. If it's a mid Ember, I think you're very confident with. Well, I mean maybe he's a great player. I'm sure he can play Core Shaker mid. I think you're really confident in that matchup. And then I think, you know, Ember Wisp Kunkka doesn't seem like in your safe lane. I mean it's okay, but
Sure. Yeah,
it's also not the greatest like zoning supports, right?
Yeah, I'd give Ember to Fata for sure.
NP does need a building hitter pretty bad though. Enigma's not really going to cut it on his own.
We'll see.
And that generally would be the Fata hero. Death Prophet got banned. Dragon Knight has been really popular in this patch. If they wanted to run the safe lane Ember.
Dragon Knight could be alright. He struggles against AA.
There's also the Fata Razor. That's the other one. But
the Fata Razor. Ooh,
Ooh, that's spicy.
maybe.
the Phaser. How's no one ever called it the Phaser before?
You're
That's-
just
Just a next
That's
level guy.
dang.
class of your own, LD.
Thank you. I try.
You're an innovator.
You know, who says there are no original ideas anymore?
That's true.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Me-
Who am I to say
Me
that?
and my
when we
boy
have-
Grant with the cup of moodles, was it?
Menudo. Did you guys not look up Menudo? Oh my, don't.
Nobody
You're
knows
right,
what that
Someone
is,
knows
dude.
what
Alright.
Menudo is.
Next,
$100.
next break, I'll pretend to Google it.
No, just Google it and you'll understand that what I was saying was correct. What about Troll?
I
here?
want to eat these now.
What
They
about
sound-
what?
they
What
sound
about Troll
wonderful.
for NP?
There's so much control for a troll, though.
But what if he's just, they always fight as 4 and they let the Eternal Envy do the split pushing where he just has a troll and he's just,
I mean, there's a lot of
himself all
control
game.
for whatever, so, oh god.
so it is going to be the EE Ember.
If a troll's more likely to get stunned and caught because he's in the middle of the fight. I also don't think they really synergize that well with Battle Trance, so.
So it's going to be a very peculiar game from NP.
So it's an NV Ember then? Fata
Yep.
Quap?
Correct. They could also... They could Quap safe lane.
Ooh.
But
Do like IO Ember middle.
That's
Yeah.
like the old like secret where
Yeah,
they'd have like the
yeah,
S4.
if you think about it, like they're going to
Arteezy
have
duo.
a... LG's definitely having a ranged offlaner. Or a melee offlaner.
Oh, so they're going with the
maybe
Lena.
Lena. Lena has been very like when boom or bust. I feel like when we've seen her like when she does well mid, she just like absolutely face rolls everyone, and then if she doesn't have a good start, like just kind of gets dumpstered. So didn't seem like there was much middle ground at Epicenter.
Well, I think the weakness to Lena is that if she gets jumped on, there's really not a lot she can do. There's not a lot of saving heroes for LGD. It's just some counter initiation. Hope that there's a Sand King or an Earthshaker behind you.
Cool, guys. Let's get some predictions here.
But, well, before that, I think NP too with the Kunkka IO. I mean, it's an easy smoke gank on Lina. If you hit that torrent, she's just gonna die, especially with the Queen of Pain there. I think they actually have a lot more killing potential than it looks like.
I'm liking LGD. They have mass stuns, mass team fight. It's a good Lina game, I think. I'm feeling it. LGD 2-0.
Charlo,
I
you go
think
next.
I'm also gonna take LGD here. I think this can be a difficult game for Ember to play just because there's so many stuns. Well, this is a difficult game for both Ember and Queen. They're like Enigma needs a BKB, Quap, Ember potentially need one as well. There's just so much control here.
Yeah. Think I'm gonna have to agree. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be NP. They're just gonna push the base 20 minutes with Enigma. It's gonna be a simple game for them, I believe. Very straightforward.
Did we get a Peter prediction?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get one right now.
I'm just not gonna make one. I think.
Well, I think you have to make one.
I mean,
I just want to see. I just want to be open-minded about the game and see where it goes.
What happened to the old people?
I'm really just here to enjoy. I'm really just here to enjoy Dota.
Say it's a 51-49. Who's the 51?
I'll take 51 with.
He can't even pick one at a 51-49.
I know it's such a toss-up, man. I just really hope we get a nice game here.
I remember the old PPD.
I just want to see some nice big plays and
well, who do you want to see it from?
Quality Dota. I'd like to see MSS play a little better. Sand King was pretty questionable last game.
Yeah, and now he has an Enigma. I mean,
Alright,
he
he's
hits that
back.
hole. Does he ever hit a hole versus like Sand King, Lina, or Earthshaker before he gets a BKB?
No.
He's gonna have to hit those solo holes.
No, he does not.
He's gonna farm so fast, like he'll be fine.
Yeah, he is. Look at that set.
Alright, so let's talk Vision game. They got AA this time. You know, lacking a little bit here.
And neither team really has
There's
the
no
greatest
vision heroes. Yeah, there are no vision heroes.
They have such bad lockdown for Juggernaut. It's pretty much just Enigma.
All right, getting underway here.
We're
What?
testing AUI here. What's he got? What's he got?
That looked like a
He's dead.
Oh,
Good
Whoa,
barrow
he
strike.
doesn't have his life.
Caster's
Follow up
curse.
there. And the cold feet. Easy first blood.
Didn't
And
even get it with the dragons.
Victoria did get the last hit, so.
On the plus side, he did see him place the ward there, so if he has a sentry, he can counter. They're just gonna completely bail out. Yeah, it looks like they.
It's like you're, as a support player, you're sitting on that hill and you're like trying to break smokes and then walk to the right. But then like that 1 second where he's like, okay, I'm clear. I'm gonna go place this ward.
Yeah, they Omega shifted their lanes.
He walked into an entire team.
MSS went top, and Quap is going middle now. Okay.
Yeah, they see the aggressive tri lane come out.
So we're just getting the Spanish stats right now.
Well, that's nice. I'm sure we have a very bilingual audience.
Smart.
Wait, why are we seeing this?
I have no clue.
It's
Did Scriff let someone sneak into his slot? Was he not master of his domain?
I remember that one BTS game where somebody like snuck in with the wrong name.
Oh god.
Oh, and the music. Yeah.
That was yeah, the music. Oh,
The
it was
music, the
all
K-pop
over
music.
NA Dota.
Yeah.
It was an NA Dota guy, Graham.
Oh,
he was
I know
bragging
who,
about it.
I know who
you
it
know
was.
who it was,
Yeah,
too.
I know who it was.
Were you in on it?
No, I was not. I
Are
would
you
never
sure,
do
Graham?
that.
I'm pretty
he's
sure
been
you
gone
would.
from Dota for like 3 years soon.
So this is really interesting.
Just like Spitwad.
Yeah.
Dual lane,
RIP.
mid, AUI, Tidebringer, level 1.
It's new meta, man. It's the MPOA.
That's the
So-
Howie.
So what's the idea with the early Tidebringer?
I mean, harass the Lina.
I mean,
The problem is, isn't level 1 Tidebringer like a
it's a really
pretty
long cooldown. Yeah.
MSS is on the run, guys.
Meanwhile, MSS is wishing he had a little help from that Kunkka as they look to lock MSS down, but he jukes right back the other way. Well played still. Victoria
He's
keeping encased
stuck.
in the trees, and he doesn't really seem to have a great escape path, though. Yao
Yao's
taking
gonna-
the tower shots, has to be careful. The burrow strike comes through again with the cold feet follow-up. MSS down again. LGD going, rolling out the aggro tri-lane, all the while Jug just farming away. Lina still doing pretty well mid against this lane.
Enigma with that creep deny got like a double wave underneath his tower. He just got dove.
heads up by LGD.
Meanwhile, old 11, I guess just, okay, he's been calling him old 11. 11 now.
He's fine with this lane. He knows he's not really going to die to an IO Ember unless he overcommits.
Oh, this could be a big setup opportunity, though. They have that extra bit of damage from the Tideburner. Will help them secure the kill here.
Owie giving it to Fada. Knows he needs that extra gold.
Yeah, we got a just a what was that? A naked
Naked Torrent.
naked torrent, no X. Yeah.
Torrent a la carte, as Dakota likes to call it.
Smart.
Oh, there's the Blade Fury. MSS, though. I mean, this is an Enigma feeding frenzy up top.
He did kill the Healing Ward. Got 75 reliable gold.
Worth it?
Worth it.
Question mark.
It just feels NP. I mean, this game and last game, they just fall behind in kills so quickly.
Oh, this is good, though. They're looking to punish this Lina in the mid lane. Lobs out the Slave, though. Gets pulled back into the Torrent, and down she goes again. Not seeing LGD offer any assistance to this lane mid so far.
We pretty much talked about that, right? The Lina is going to be the one to easily punish. Just hit one Torrent no matter what's the death.
Yeah, I think MP realized that really their way into winning this game is snowball Fada.
Yep. What they did at Manila. That Owie trying to be as aggressive as he can.
Yeah, it's smart by them to really just kind of like try line this mid lane, especially if MSS is struggling so much in the safe lane. Envy's farming just fine in the off lane against the Shaker. Shaker's getting a little bit more than he probably expected to get, but it's going to force rotations.
And they continue the dives here. Maybe is just begging for some support from his team as Pylite Die gets brought low. Victoria rotate in, looking for the Burrow Strike. Didn't end up finding the IO in the trees. Instead, they commit completely to take Fada down, and they get the kill, too. Now, with the backup arriving, they're going to chase for a bit more. Pi with the TP out. Owie, though, in a bit of danger if they can get a range for a Burrow. He's likely going to go down. He's got the Mango on the Shaker. The Burrow comes through. Enchant Totem interrupted by the Torrent. Goes for the Newt Deny, but maybe shuts it down. So, well, despite that mid lane going well early, quickly things have turned.
You know what Sumail's name is right now in Dota?
What?
Tri-lane me mid for what? That's what Maybe's saying right now.
I think they dove a little bit farther, going to the tier 2 when you have a Wisp as one of your damage dealers in the gank. MSS. He's still only level 3. I mean, you're used to Enigmas being extremely high level. Owie actually above him.
So he only took the 1 point in the Tideburner, not leveling it up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can ask him if we get him on the couch.
Oh, we'll ask him what that's about. Uh-oh.
Good fissure
seemed
here
out
by Old 11.
Clutch Mango.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, you know, despite those early deaths on MP right now, they're actually not doing terrible on CS.
Ooh, NP?
Yeah, they're doing
MP.
No, they're definitely doing well. Enigma farms so fast, like he's just jungling now. He'll catch up.
Looks like Sand King does want to hunt him a bit.
Now we will take the lane.
The downside, though, for NP is they are forfeiting a tower early. That's something the Shaker is not giving up. He, although pressured bottom, staying in the lane.
Yeah, this needs to be one of their big concerns, is having this Juggernaut get off to a good early start and really just walking around and taking all these tier 1 towers.
Should be fine.
Run, Curtis.
NP's pretty dependent on maybe scoring a couple kills and getting setups.
The other thing, look at that support duo. They're almost level 4 in a tri-lane with all the rotations. So, Sand King, AA, fantastic time for them so far.
Yeah, they had a great last game as well. The AA was like pretty underfarmed, but AA is the hero that really doesn't need a lot.
Well, they find Victoria here in the Roche pit, and Roche having a whack at him, but Pylite looking for the cleanup. The ball's spinning, and that last plink will bring him down.
A misplay costed him there.
Yep. Trying to click over the edge and didn't quite get it the first time. What do you guys think about the companion cube? You guys purchased it?
The companion cube?
I mean, I have the levels for it.
Do you use it? You don't play Wisp, huh?
I don't play Wisp.
Yeah, I feel like you might skill overcharge first. Or
Charlie does not strike me as a Wisp personality. A giving, helpful friend. That doesn't sound like the Charlie Yang I know.
What are you trying to say, David?
Nothing. Just, you know, implying.
Charlie, I feel like you're a great friend. For
Thanks,
a start,
Grant.
Well, you didn't let me finish. Wait up.
Oh, don't get
Just
too
kidding,
excited.
you're great.
I appreciate it.
Oh, are they gonna
Peter
give the
quietly
tough-
puking in the corner while this is all transpiring.
All's well. Just watch the dotes.
You're just making these assumptions about us, David.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Stop trying to pigeonhole me, man. All right. So what NP do now?
Envy hasn't been pressured at all, and he's been in the bottom lane. He's probably pretty happy with where he's at.
Io maybe not so much though, but he does tether his way right through the fissure. Paladin making it back.
Oh, the little hearts come out. That's adorable.
The power of friendship.
So, I mean, LGD wants to be the aggressors with all these stuns, but they need like a blink on Sand King or Earthshaker would be great, or X marks the spot and Torrent's gonna.
I don't. What's this guy waiting for? A stun? Or this guy to walk alone?
I should be able to go for the old Omni, but AUI, TP.
He's got a lot of health.
Yeah.
Not the old.
980.
The old Omni would have been fine there.
Yeah,
The new Omni,
not so much.
no dice.
Yeah, Kuka's pretty tanky too. 980 HP already.
Definitely.
1020.
Dang.
And he's got the raindrops.
Yeah, I think it's this. You know, LGD's momentum can be advanced by the Juggernaut rotating around. You know, using that Omni Slash to dive behind the mid tower and score a kill on somebody. But I think both teams are pretty comfortable farming, especially LGD. I think once the Sand King and the Shaker start getting their Blink Daggers online is when things get really tough for NP.
Juggernaut's going for Mask of Madness first.
We're really throwing it back here.
He likes it.
Wow, the sniper troll days.
Just Mask of Madness on
Yeah.
anyone.
I've seen a number of pros sort of like differ on whether they think it's good or not.
In general or on Jug?
No, just on
specifically?
Jug. I've heard like some people say it's kind of garbage, and I've heard others say that it's like really underrated. Just other people just don't know how to use it.
Garbage is probably an exaggeration, I would
Well,
assume.
No, they said garbage. I mean, that might have just been hyperbole, but
Sounds like most pro Dota players.
They never
Yes.
overdo
I
anything.
mean, like when a Dota player says something's garbage, they usually don't actually mean it's like that bad. They just don't like it.
I agree. Here we go.
Here comes the boat mid though, looking for the Lina and
Dang.
deleted. Nice pick off there. NP really moving around well. It feels like LGD's just kind of reacting to them for now.
Who is Envy get caught after he saw the Juggernaut middle? Nope.
Oh, well,
AUI's
zippity doo dah.
AU's got a lot of points in X, so it's pretty easy for him to kind of run up, whether it's from smoke or just out of fog, and snag somebody. And Lina, probably the most susceptible hero to a gank, and with that boat from the ultimate, follow up pretty much can kill Lina every single time. Quap didn't even have to ult there.
And we said there wasn't much vision here, but Paladin has just been in the enemy jungle, stealing all their runes, moving around. I mean, he saw where the Juggernaut was, gave him vision of that.
It's just like a nice hero. He likes. I feel like he's at his best when he can move around. Whether it's a vision hero or not, like the bounty hunter, the IO.
Move around without fear of just dying immediately every game.
All right, they're making a play for this bottom tier 1 tower, trying to get a kill on Envy while they're at it.
Envy though gonna get caught out here. Burrow strike to start it off. Lina stun can follow it up.
He's got
Decently
flame
chained,
guard
but they
up.
don't have the backup, and now forced to run. Envy's there with the counterplay. Victoria getting pretty low. Envy
Invis
has the
rune.
Invis rune and looks to make a play. LGD, they know they're being pursued here, but AUI is coming in. The dunk preempts it as they walk up the hill. Envy down. LGD were ready for that. Old 11 slams him, but he'll get punished in turn. Clipped by the boat, down he goes. So Envy making the sacrificial play. They might lose their IO. Finally, the Jug gets active in a fight. Now a follow-up stun. They're not going to have the firepower to bring down Fada. They make it a 2-for-2 overall.
Envy is Envy not the most entertaining player in Dota?
I just
definitely
honestly,
out
I
there.
just love when he dies and then
more
you
fun
just
to watch?
laugh.
Who's
It's
more
like
fun to watch?
the most genuine laugh I think I ever hear from Peter is when he watches Eternal Envy die.
It's always a treat. There's a soft place in my heart for
I mean,
that.
he was following those 3 heroes. He clicked on them, noticed nobody had a sentry, but that 4th hero coming in,
But they
Gotta
also,
watch out for him.
know he's there.
I'm
These
so
Invis
glad
at the
he
same
had a
He's
time.
sentry.
blocking the Earthshaker still. Like, that, he almost lived, though, still.
And they saw the other heroes running up the hill, so they know like NP are about to take a fight. So
It's
sacrificial play by Envy.
It's such a good script for that 4th hero to have a sentry.
Yeah.
Envy probably clicking on all the heroes. Guys, no invis. 4th hero walks in, drops a sentry. They kill him immediately. He goes,
But, well, I guess we haven't seen like anything from MSS in the past 10 minutes. He's got a Midas now.
It's farming, man.
Yeah, he's just farming with a Midas.
That's the life.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Indeed.
attack. Ready to burn.
Think he's getting optimal usage out of that Midas.
It depends. His Midas is off cooldown in 10 seconds. I love watching.
Scriff, we check back.
Scriff, just
about
make
10.
sure.
Just lock on.
Yeah, lock on.
Just
We'll see
lock
if he-
on the mode. Yeah.
If you don't use a Midas
You
within
better head
5 seconds,
He's not going
he's
to.
actually, he knows
He's
too.
not doing it.
Okay, but you can't use Midas if you're dead, guys. Keep that in mind.
There's
But then why
One,
buy the Midas if you don't want to
2,
get gold?
3.
It's going to be a long.
Well,
It's
it's not
going to be a
fast.
long.
It might be a while, Charlie. Jeez.
6.
It's actually going to be a
7.
while.
He's crossing the map. This one's.
This is a great journey.
This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Why you buy a Midas to use it
Summit's a
to
big
get gold,
stage, man.
right?
This is like in Land Before Time when they decide to
Thank you.
move to the new valley.
Yeah.
What was that valley called?
Valley of
The
Time?
Forgotten Valley.
The Forgotten Valley with the tree stars. Remember tree stars?
Oh yeah,
guys?
didn't that
I
Stegosaurus?
don't actually know if that's the name of the valley. I never saw that movie.
But the
It took like an
Stegosaurus
hour and a
loved it.
half. I don't know if it's the Forgotten Valley, but they are tree stars.
They are delicious.
The Hidden Valley.
That's Hidden Valley Ranch. You think of the ranch dressing?
So someone in chat just called it the Valley of the Dead. That's a little depressing for a children's movie, guys.
Run, Sand King.
Oh, old
The Great
Fada?
Valley. It was the Great Valley, guys.
Out of there,
Fada?
man. Fada's farming, dude.
He's
He's like,
I think if he just like he went up there to scream and he didn't have vision of him uphill and just hit him anyways.
He didn't know where he was.
Yeah. It's a tough thing, you know. We get all that vision, they get none of it.
Oh, they're scheming here.
Ah, this Shaker's got Echo, and he's going to dunk immediately with the Fissure follow-up, interrupting the IO as well, who now finds himself in harm's way. Pi down 2. Old 11 is looking young and very quick right now.
Hey, he got picked in the mid lane, somewhere else by Queen of Pain and Kunkka.
Oh, they might try to go on him.
Oh, big jump in.
There's an
Burrow
arcane
strikes
room.
there to interrupt, though, and the Shaker's TP'ing in as well. Fauna will blink away. This does leave AUI a bit isolated. Does 11 have the
No mana.
mana? Doesn't look like it. Just got it now.
AUI's got a lot of HP too.
Yeah,
So
and
he's a Kunkka.
He had the rum on him. He was just running.
He's probably going Atos again, huh?
That's his item, man.
That's.
Rod of Valley.
I suppose it's okay on Kunkka.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's not a great game to go for a mech or anything.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that was a tad delayed. I thought.
I was hoping for the
Or
fissure,
Shaker's
but
son, yeah.
All right, here we go, Envy.
Oh, what a great play by Envy. He
Envy
knew a
is a
little bit
god.
higher, be
That's
stunned
smart.
out.
Envy is a
Is
god.
under attack.
And that provides a lot more room. They know everything's top. Ping out bottom, maybe. Just MSS with Midas.
Radiant's middle tower has
All right, MSS, show me what you got.
He's got to relocate.
If the
That's what
I think you just hold right
he's
here.
got. But, oh, the timing. Is it enough? Almost.
Gracious.
Twilight Die will live, live, live.
Watch out,
Maybe.
man.
The little goblins are coming.
He's just tooting away.
Oh, they did it.
You think he's salty now?
No.
No,
he's
I
happy.
think because they TP'd from top lane or middle lane, and he didn't want him to die.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's a pretty nice combo. You know,
Yeah.
We mentioned the draft, but I think NP play really well when they can go for those like mobile like types of like
Yeah.
outmaneuver their opponents. Don't have to necessarily take like the big 5v5 fight.
Oh, and they still have Black Hole up here, so they're going to be able to take bottom tower from the Eidolons and just defend.
Under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has
They still have the hole. I mean, it's scary to push into this whole boat combo.
Looks like it's going to be
Oh,
drums instead of the
so
Atos.
what does that say? Adago de Translocacio.
Blink. It's definitely a blink dagger. Blink
Blink
dagger
timing.
timing. Yeah. 1742.
All the time playing with
Dire's top tower.
Yeah.
the South Americans
USCs,
and the
yes.
USC servers paying off for
Yep.
Grant.
King Tekka has taught me quite a bit.
I prefer Queen Tekka.
Queen Tekka. Not me. Real bad in the pub scene. Oh, this guy's just farming up Eidolons.
I mean, if you're just going to be hitting creeps, you know, the Mask of Madness pays for itself pretty fast.
Sure. Disassemblable as well
True.
for that added value late game.
LGD.
Oh, are they going to bait out the...
Dire's
nope.
middle tower
They are
is
not.
under attack.
I'm just waiting for those Envy Ember plays.
They might just blink in ulti. Yep,
Oh,
there it
gets
is.
caught out by the Echo to start the Ice Blast.
Oh my god, that's a lot of hate.
Here comes the boat.
Envy, John. The boat comes in, but he's not pulled back at the right time. Quad bolt, though,
He
enough
got the
to
chicken,
secure
though.
it.
Got the chicken with the ulti. It's a classic.
Orchid. Fata.
Fada on playing the carry here.
Dire's middle
Mid tower does go down to the Juggernaut, though.
No tower there to save him.
Fogged.
Is he hitting this? He's hitting. Oh. Oh no, Owie.
Now AUI's in a situation. But look at that. Juggernaut just went down in the mid lane.
How? Oh, the IO. Let's
There's
see if they want to fight.
no Kunkka there to X him back. The Burrow comes through. It's on 2. Nukes from the Lina as well. Pummeling the IO, though. Bring her down out. Blinking forward and aggressively. Fada looks for a bit more of the X. And he'll chase.
This'll
Gets
be
the
a big
chains
kill.
off. This is a big dive by Envy. He's going to dodge the stun. Very nicely played. Chasing out Maybe, who is currently silenced. Doesn't have a great escape plan. And down he'll go. Envy showing up.
Oh, careful, buddy.
Uh-oh. Believe old 11, you are dead.
Very dead.
That's 2 deaths in 30 seconds. It's rough.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sorry, he's got his blink.
Well, that was a super good fight for MP, and yeah, that Fada went in so aggressively. It was like at 20% HP, just blinks forward anyways. He knew.
Their team fight's a lot stronger right now. Especially, like,
It's a lot easier to execute their team fight, feels like, because they have the great setup from the Kunkka. LGD, bit lacking on their core items to take those fights. Just the blink on the Shaker.
I think the Lina just had such a rough laning stage. She's got no real items right now.
Juggernaut Mage's just going
sneaky,
for it.
sneaky.
That's why you got the Mask of Madness.
Yeah, he's
Double
got
damage.
the DD as well.
Oh my god, this is dirty. Look how fast he's taking it.
Here comes Pilot Eye.
They know there's no black hole ready. It's difficult to fight in this pit for NP, and it looks like LGD are gonna have that
Sneak
free
one.
Roshan.
Oh, they used the black hole middle to kill the Juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense now.
Probably worth the death. Fada, though, is
Money to
finding a lot of space this game. Very aggressive play from him.
Yeah, BKB is going to be huge for him. And if Quad can get to a point where he starts, you know, if he chooses to build some armor items, which I think he should, whether it's Shiva or AC, I'm not sure. But either one of those, like, he'll be super tanky, and with a BKB, he'll be almost unkillable.
Yeah, they don't really have a great solution for BKBs this game.
No, definitely not. And it's, you know, with, like, if he blinks somewhere and he gets Omni Slash, like, he could die, but when he has Shivas or AC, he'll probably live through that pretty easily.
Envy going for the Blade Mail. Did he... Anything else yet? I guess Solar Crest, his other
It's going
big item that he likes.
Looks like a pipe.
pipe.
But
All right.
Peter.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
it is pretty good this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
what he was
LGD's
referring
They have
to.
magic damage.
I mean, maybe that's a...
Love when my one position Ember builds a pipe. tell me
And
somebody that
enables-
said that before.
Enables you
In a
as a
pub.
support, you know?
I mean,
now
I
you
think,
can get your
I think
Midas.
maybe the Kunkka should have built it instead or something.
I'll let Envy do it, man.
I mean, either getting Pipe or Solar Crest, or both.
I mean, let's be real. He's probably getting both.
Pipe, Solar Crest, Blade Mail, Ember.
I mean, I think it really works in
In
this
Envy's
game.
defense, it is a really good fight game.
Yeah, and I think they're just counting
I
on
got
Fada.
Chairman Mao's back here,
Somebody's
okay?
got to get a pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody does have to do it.
Why not Ember? He farms fast.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
He's not going to build a BKB,
Are you
so...
convincing yourself, Peter?
I was never not convinced.
Oh, I thought
Did
you were making fun of your position one Ember buying a pipe. Was that
He's not
sarcastic?
my position one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
If
I
it was
understand.
my
Yeah, that's
position
one.
one,
that would not be
I might
happening.
have a problem with it. But
He's theirs.
yeah, he's theirs, and it's NP's.
Yeah.
It's MP, man. That's what MP does.
You've got Fada to carry.
I think that, yeah, I mean, that's what they're doing is building around Fada, who's getting all the kills.
Fada's got this game for sure.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
not bad. It's 50% win rate with 3.98 kill death assist ratio.
It's pretty good.
Anything above 50.
Setting up here on bottom, though. They're going to unleash the boat, but Chug's looking for the counterplay. Shaker pretty tanky, and Envy comes in. Echo Slam's there. Poor Envy down again, just TPs into a massacre. Now his team's in danger, too. They're going to lose the IO as well, and Victoria's on the hunt to make it a third. Will he blindly burrow into MSS? No, he's able to escape.
Now that's quality entertainment.
It was. I think they thought they had the numbers game, right? They have the IO +1 TP someone in and Ember
Listen,
comes
guys,
in.
if he had a pipe there, he wouldn't have died, okay?
Potentially.
Reasonable chance he
No,
wouldn't have.
I think he might have.
He might have still
They
died.
did a lot.
He got
'Cause
he got
Omni.
Omni Slash.
Yeah,
Where-
it's
he got
I
Omni Slash.
wasn't serious.
Oh, I was. Very.
people oftentimes like when these like little fights break out. Teams are pretty good nowadays about having all 5 heroes like in the same area.
Yeah.
Quap wasn't there. Like if Quap's there, that's a totally different thing. Like they.
He was trying to finish his BKB.
Yeah.
They
so
probably
just-
should have just
yeah.
not gone.
Lena's in the game now. Finished her Bloodstone.
Oh, looking for the setup here. They're trying to lock down X, but he's just going to Manta and chase forward. The Ice Blast is there. Again, guess who's in front? Could be a danger, but the Quap ult support from Fada coming in. They're able to take that Lena down nice and early.
Really see the
Shaker,
Shaker.
meanwhile, in trouble, and Yao being hounded on the sides. Fada popping off in this fight. He'll take Yao down too. Now old 11. Trapped in the trees and not getting out of this one.
Just let him get the kill. Pi
Yeah.
gets it.
Fodder showed up with that fresh BKB and a haste rune. Hunted down that AA, but
Trade your one position.
Lena died
or I
as
guess
well.
2 position Ember now for.
that was good. It was good for MP.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, luckily it is an Ember. He can
Envy's,
definitely farm
Envy
in.
is looking like the 3 position now.
It's transitioning.
That's
Enigma
it.
can carry with Black Hole and BKB.
Yeah.
It's nothing to cancel it really. Once he gets it.
See, it's a me, but yeah, they have nothing.
Get a basher on the Juggernaut and hope you Omni Slash.
It's a tough ask, but that is
One
the
man can
Enigma
do it.
pick, right? That's why you pick it.
Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane. Good pick off there for LGD. Did spend his gold though, so nicely done by Pilot Eye.
Got him back now.
Yeah, Pi's got items.
So Envy went for the... He actually did go for the damage talent, it looks like, earlier.
I think most Embers have started doing that, even
The
if you're going
physic- yeah.
spell. Like
Even if they're still
mostly.
going for the nuker
I've
build.
seen mostly, yeah.
They have found the Shaker again. They're going to commit onto him. However, Fada's got the BKB, and now the hole comes in from MSS. He's found 2. Great setup there. Fada over the top, laying into Yao. The Omni Slash not doing all that much. Does take the Enigma down. Tries to chase AUI. Is able to mant out. Continues pursuit, but the Remnants through. Blade Fury to counter, and now the Burrow Strike. Well played by Victoria to try and buy his teammates some time, though he may be in trouble. Sentry committed, and down he'll go. The IO back into the fight. And LGD starting to just get outplayed in these engagements.
Nice Black Hole from MSS.
Even with if the Ember was there a little bit sooner, he might not have died, but he just held him in place while they finished off the Earth Shaker.
Yeah, Shaker's really struggling in these team fights. I haven't seen him really have an impact.
Is there anything you could be doing differently to change that?
I mean, I think going for a Shadow Blade would have been a great option instead of this Yules. But the Yules might help him as well.
He's dying first in all these fights. He's like blinking in, getting off a couple spells, and then he gets silenced. Or X'd, or torrented, or something.
Yeah, I think NP's just doing a good job of starting the fights and really initiating onto one of these heroes that has a blink.
Yep.
Ideally, LGD just kind of wants to lead with Juggernaut, figure out where NP's heroes are, and then jump in with the Sand King and follow up with Lena and AA.
Yeah, like you said, though, I mean, even with NP in the lead, this Juggernaut, they don't really have much to deal, and he's getting a ton of farm. Looks like either Lincoln's or Scotty next.
Envy. Makes it out. You never know with Envy. Might just like cancel that TP and try to go farm again.
You know, 50/50 is my favorite subreddit.
There could just be like a whole Envy 50/50.
Mine's puppies. Love puppies. Like the dogs.
Can't disagree with you there.
Peter, what's yours?
I don't have a favorite subreddit.
Alright. Just checking.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Like our Dota too. It's a quality subreddit. Some
quality
great,
subreddit, yeah.
friendly people in there.
Yeah. Only the freshest of memes on there,
It's a
too.
happy place.
Top tower is under attack.
Just like this house.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happening here. Just ignore the screams, guys.
Radiant's middle tower is
They
under
have a sentry up there.
Relocated down bottom.
Finally die. He got whacked a few times by the Jug. Does he get the crits? Doesn't look like it. And meanwhile, Fada's found something else up top. Takes down the AA, who sits very impoverished at the bottom of the net worth charts.
I think Fada just went in 1v3 BKB to kill the AA while his team was catching up. Just kills him. Not sure if that's worth the BKB charge though for your quap.
Eh, maybe not, but
Kill's a kill.
life goes on.
Nope.
He didn't die. Got a kill.
Might have soft
probably
cooled.
not. Definitely
Might have
not.
soft cooldown though.
Yeah, definitely not worth though
No.
for Quap, I'd say. If we're trying to talk about value.
Yeah, and I'm known to value. All right. Bounty rune before that. Bounty runes are not going anywhere, but he still gets it off.
Do you guys like NP going late with the Enigma? Get out this farm?
I don't know. I feel like in a fight where LGD finds... Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's just what the doctor ordered for NP. Maybe just running right into 4 NP heroes with a freshly planted sentry. Not sure if they like saw him running up there.
I think they're fine going late game if this Earthshaker like is just getting no farm, and it's only going to be Alina with low Bloodstone charges and a Jug. I think they're fine.
Oh,
They're jumping in.
instant silence.
Nice.
And Fada is taking this game over. Now the Torrent AUI there with the setup. Now the X to follow, and Envy still in the chase. Well, Fada continues to clean up, finds a second kill elsewhere, bringing down Yao and the AA, who's just been absolutely massacred all game by the Quap. They can't seem to deal with this BKB Quap.
I think right now LGD's just so discombobulated. Someone's feeding off on one side of the map, and then somebody else gets picked off in mid. Meanwhile, the Chug's just off farming by himself.
Yeah.
He's been farming all game, basically. Is there a point where he can like start taking over?
I mean, it's really hard, right? When
They can't find their fights.
They can blink black hole this. They're trying to with the Enigma. TPing into the tier 3 tower. MSS on the case, unloads, and Fada there looking for the fault, though. It is a tanky Jug. Quapo committed. Silence. Still fighting his way through this one. Tries to hang on a bit longer, but he is going to pop here momentarily. Almost took MSS with him. Didn't BKB, and Midas is indeed on cooldown.
Yeah, so MP's doing a really good job of not giving
Ooh, went for
LGD that like 5-on-5 fight. You know, letting Sand King and Earthshaker really put their blink daggers to use.
Yeah, I think.
But if they get that one fight, it could quickly turn around.
It could, but I mean, NP's 5-on-5 team fight isn't bad either. You know, they have Kunkka and Enigma.
Yeah, the thing is, NP doesn't have to.
Silence on the Shaker again.
the worry is that Fada's, you know,
Very liberal BKB usage.
yeah, he's just running through these charges like they're candy.
Learn from the best.
When's the last time you ran through a bag of candy?
Dude, I don't actually eat candy.
And that simile really doesn't apply to the situation, does it?
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Why did you say that, Charlie?
I mean, it's just
Are
a,
you-
it's just a, like a general
Alright, so
term,
we got-
right?
so
I
you
like
know
sour
that-
Skittles though. Sour Skittles are great.
What's good about the sour ones in particular?
They're sour. If you like sour, you like it's like Warheads.
It's an intense flavor, right?
It is
That's
very
why-
intense. It's in
I
your
think for
like
Fada,
spicy.
he blinks
Right.
over the trees as the blind stun
Another-
around them comes out, and now maybe finds himself in trouble. Does chug out the Laguna. Bloodstone, Seppuku gets away. Envy there on the chase, and Old 11 trying to TP away. He's out of it.
All right.
Space.
Sand King's now in trouble.
Not your neighborhood, Mr. Victoria. Or shall I say misses. Gets pulled back in. Down he goes. Jug just not really coming to fights all the while.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? NP can always get to fights with the IO plus Quap just blinking around. Like, they don't have to commit as 5. And LGD does, and they haven't yet.
You know, if LGD ever does decide to take that 5-on-5 fight,
Sugarnut's a beast.
Yeah, he is. Uh-oh.
They have a little fish for him off in the pit. He's brought the rush nice and low for NP to potentially snag. Old 11 thinking about body blocking his teammate.
All right, Roshan, next point of contention. Should be hype. Can we get a check on the Enigma black hole timer? Okay, okay.
What's up?
Be a battle.
Who's got the advantage around the pit?
Whoever's,
now-
whoever's not fighting in it.
right now I would say NP. They have no way to stop BKB Black Hole.
LGD's got a bit of a warding advantage at the moment for vision. Not a lot going on for NP in terms of sight of the river.
Can we see what, how long or how many, what's the duration on Fada's BKB?
It's 5.
Yeah, it's
6,
down
I
to 5.
think.
5.
Oh, it's 5.
Use that one top.
But only 48-second cooldown now.
It's true.
What is Agent 3154 building now?
That's Envy.
It's Envy. Hasn't shown us yet. Has 2K though, so.
Got the pipe.
Could be anything.
He's one of. I think I've actually seen him play a game like this where he went the super late Radiance for not really any reason, but he could.
I mean, if
it's not any
if you're
reason.
building
It's good.
defensive items, Radiance makes sense.
Yeah. I think MSS, as long as MSS gets his BKB up here, I think they're fine taking this
Oh,
fight.
they're just giving up the Roche, man.
Oh, that's big.
They're coming now. They don't realize how quick it's getting taken though with the IO.
Fada's got Aegis and Cheese.
This guy's a beast.
And to pipe backing him up. Don't forget about that. LGD now on the hunt. They're going to try and take a surprising fight. Do they really want to jump on Fada, though? Is it worth committing that IO relocate potentially in reserve?
Gets silenced, just blinks away instantly.
It's a ambitious smoke, but Fada not really the one you want to go on if you're LGD.
Yeah, they had no idea what was behind him. You know, for us watching,
Yeah, exactly. And
there was nothing behind Fada to save him, but
you always have the IO +1 coming in, no matter what.
that's
Here comes the Solar Crest.
yeah,
So it is.
makes a lot of sense here.
All defensive, help Fada.
In this situation, just making Fada as big as possible actually does seem ideal for NP. As much as we've been poking some fun at Jackie Mao, I think it is a really value pickup here. Versus the Jug, he's like the main way Fada's gonna die.
Just a unique player with a unique play style.
And it's been working for him lately.
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
working right now.
Yeah, no, NP's doing well this game especially.
I think Lincoln's probably his next item then. I think that's what he does after those 3.
All right.
Look at that. That's a lot of damage on that tier.
Oh,
You don't even notice.
Fada. He's in pretty far here. He's confident. Lincoln's gonna get popped out. Blinks away. He did some great structural damage there, though.
That's
Unhealable damage.
unhealable damage.
That actually, it's such a big difference now.
I mean, I still feel like NP has a lot of room to grow, you know?
Yeah.
If they want to take this late game, they certainly have plenty of room on the Enigma to add in items.
And he almost has a Octarine. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the game gets a little bit different when this like BKB gets picked up by Shaker and NP tries to go high ground.
Yeah, that's really where you're likely to run into the full LGD 5-man combo.
Yeah, LGD's been struggling this entire game to really find a solid fight, and when NP tries to push high ground, that might be their first and best opportunity for exactly that.
Yeah, we haven't really seen the potential of LGD's lineup yet.
Yeah, they've been getting picked apart, man.
We've been seeing the potential of Fada, though. Pretty much doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's not holding back at all.
They're just going to go take this tier 3.
Fada blinks up onto the high ground. I guess the Sansoft does get clipped by the Fissure here, but now the Lena's stunned. They're trying to lock him down. Prevent him from getting this building off, spinning through the wave, backing away. LGD fencing, looking for an opening, but they don't want to overcommit on that Quap, knowing the BKB and relocate counterplays are in the back pocket for NP. So they let the tower fall. They get the ward down. And NP waiting for the next wave.
Yeah, I wonder what their opener is.
Try and cold feed the...
They're going to try to go in the Quap, actually. Locking her down. They'd love to just quickly crack through this Aegis, but now MSS, they're at the black hole, holding them in position. The Quap ult layered on top of this. They haven't killed off the Lina, however, and a good Omni, at least a decent one. Brings Envy low, will finish him off, but the real carry is still in play. Fada doing work on the front lines, chewing right through the Juggernaut. Brings him down as well. NP chase for more. They want ult 11. Looks like they'll likely get him too. He's going to tap the Shrine. Stays alive for the time being, and NP looking not just for the top lane, but potentially on towards mid. And
he's got Echo Slam.
That BKB haul.
Good, that was a good buyback from Envy. They know they could possibly take 2 sets of racks if he just buys back.
I think they can here. No buyback on the Jug. Supports don't have it either. NP going for the Jugular and potentially pushing this one the distance to a third game up 15,000 gold 37 minutes in. They group behind Fada, and MSS comes in with the dagger of a black hole. Gets the job done.
I promise you Wisp is getting banned next game.
Yep, they banned it the first game, and
Like-
this time they banned
it for good reason
Yeah.
too, because they have.
What did they ban instead this game?
they banned Enchantress Tree. They stole one of NP's
Oh, because last game they had
bans.
first pick.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Pete banned the puck.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see who has that first pick next game.
It's one of those,
I don't know if LGD really runs the IO though.
IO's one of those heroes you either know how to deal with it or you just kind of struggle against it.
That hero is really strong, and when I was playing with EG and we didn't play Wisp for a long time, you know, it was like we had to learn how to play against it. But like once we learned how to actually play the hero, like the hero has so many options. You can play so many different ways. It's yeah, just a really strong hero.
You ever learned to play Wisp, or always just left it to your other support?
Zai can play it,
Yeah, but I mean, did you ever want to learn how to play it?
of course.
Did you?
I had no need.
Okay. Smart.
Okay,
No reason to waste time.
sure.
Grant, say something mean.
Nah. Peter's just enlightening us to the inner workings of the
Thank you
team
for
scene.
the nectar of knowledge, Peter.
Yeah, no problem. I generally just make it up. But yeah, I think they'll definitely ban the Wisp next game. I think this game was very telling that they really don't have a great idea of how to play against it, or maybe they just haven't played against NP's kind of style of Wisp.
Yeah, because they knew NP was going to pick Wisp. That's why they banned it the first game. Maybe they thought because they had the one-game lead, they're like, well, we can try to learn, see if we have a plan against it. Now they don't.
There you go, man. It was a great time to learn. That being said, like,
I mean, IO's been very highly prioritized as a band. Like Epicenter, when
Yeah.
Liquid got their hands on it, it was just a train wreck for
Yeah.
EG as well.
and a lot of teams come to the summit looking at it as like a great opportunity to practice right before TI. But for a team like LGD and NP, like you're talking about, like this could be
Yeah.
their TI invite. So really not a lot of room for messing around.
Radiant's bottom tower
LGD on the smoke though, looking for the Gambit. Fada, of course, again, as always, he just seems to get the jump. Will bring down the A instantly. The Shaker Slam was deployed, but doesn't seem to have accomplished a whole lot. NP still 5 alive, healthy as well, and now Jug on the run. He runs right into the welcoming, waiting arms of MSS. However, MSS does get his hole interrupted here. Jug, though, still being hounded by Envy, and maybe two retreating for all he's worth. The Shadow Blade will make it away, but NP clean up, and LGD tap out.
That fight was perfect because the Quap went in, and the Jug instantly Omni-slashed a solo Quap who has like 3,000 HP, and he's like, oh, that's good. And then
Just
just
tanked
killed
his
him
way
after.
right. He had an
Yeah.
AC, too. He was not dying to
They
that.
had no damage.
Yeah.
None at all. Like pipe from Envy, a perfect pickup.
Yeah, no, they had a pipe on
Oh,
Owie at the end.
Lena couldn't do
great.
anything.
I wish we just had like a little Peter cam, like the entire game, just his facial reactions.
Nah, the double pipe was great though. Once they got one on Owie, they just had no damage. They just pop one. Oh, all right.
All right, game 3 then.
Yeah, I felt like LGD just nobody was really on the same page the entire game.
Wisp caused a lot of chaos in their
Yeah.
player room, I imagine, in their voice comms.
Probably.
Like, they're going on me over here. Wait, I'm over here, and they're super split up.
Yeah.
They're just done from that point.
Jug's just AFK off on his own, doing his own thing.
I mean, could he have come to fights more, got more involved that game?
Maybe. I also don't really like the Scotty pickup from him. It doesn't really do any damage. Scotty's like if you're getting bursted or you're against like melee cores or something like that. But you know, maybe if he got an abyssal, some more damage, anything, he could have felt like he could have joined fights more. I mean, really, I think item choices aside, it really just came down to the fact that LGD just got picked off on their own over and over and over again. You never really saw the full extent of their 5-man team fight, ever, actually.
Because you pick all these stuns, you want to be the one like initiating the fights. You have all the stuns on your team. The other team's super mobile, but if you don't find the opening on one hero, you just can't do anything.
Yeah. So smoke
Yeah,
together,
Yao got
do
picked
something.
a lot too. I don't think we even saw Ice Blast like the last
Yeah, we
5 to 10 fights.
We didn't see Epicenter or Ice Blast really. I mean,
We
you don't want
didn't
to commit it.
I would like to see a little more emphasis on just like vision for LG. I think that was a big thing that gave
Right.
them an
Win
edge
game
in
one.
game 1. Yeah, they had the Bat Rider, they had the Clockwork, they had AA as well on top of that. So even Puck, I believe, right? So 4 heroes with decent vision.
Sure.
Okay. Any closing thoughts here as we get ready for game 3?
Just nothing hyper than a game 3.
Nothing hyper than a game 3.
5.
Yeah,
We'll be back.
oh, you okay?
Oh, no. You get more safe.
Oh, I was gonna agree with you. It's really hard to take like big team fights with no vision heroes.
Okay.
You know, being able to see where you're gonna blink in and stun is really, really important. And that game, NP did a great job of just kind of backing up Fada and allowing him to just blink in, Orchid the first like Shaker or Sand King who was in the front, and then he just hit the building.
All right. Nothing hyper than Game 3. We'll be back.